I heard you.
Why stay low key? Some people say they colorblind like they don't see color, but the news give you so you afraid of me. And lately, this government been on some other bucket. Will it be another civil war? The republic split in half. A lot of people going feel a rap. Can't talk about the future without dealing with the past. When they try to set our limits, we surpass all barriers. I bet that glass ceiling getting smashed.
Father said, don't become a sinner. Mama said, finish up your dinner. 5-0 taking laps outside. Right or wrong, they put you in that litter. Treat me like I'm human, resurrecting you, bitch. Come on.
Don't want to spend my entire life listening to my mother tell me how she.
Check 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Check 1 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me try something. What about now? Can you guys hear me? Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yes.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Sounds good. Okay, that was so weird. I had to cut out already. I'm gonna hang up. Okay. All right. One last time. Can you guys hear me? Check 1 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that was weird. For the first 5 minutes, I got messages that nobody could hear me, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy!" But that's how you know it's live and in effect when stuff happens like that. And so that's how you know it's like ready, aim, go, start. So it happens. You have to know when to be ready for all that. All right. So since you couldn't hear me, and I did a wonderful introduction for everyone, it is take 4 or take 8 or 4, whatever the case. All right. My name is Raymond G. Moore of RaymondG.live, okay? And my goal is financial education for all, whether you're Black, white, Spanish, English, but I take care of our first and foremost because I want us to have this education a legacy to people because we don't know information sometimes on money and finance. We may know how to save, we may get education from a bank, we may get it from our parents, but how do we really pass down tax-free legacy income? And that is one of the things that I pride myself in teaching people. And I keep it at a level where everybody understands it. No big scientific big words like derivatives to the conjugation of the X. Who the heck knows what that means? Only some people do. But I keep it simple by you save and do you want tax-free income? What do you want? Most people want tax-free income and saving, right? So that's what I specialize in. I'm also part of Powerful Pioneers and also Blackstream as well. So shout out to Brother Rojo, Powerful Pioneers. Shout out to different Powerful Pioneers members as a whole. And tonight's topic will be on the family structure in business and building strong families for our community so we can be a force where we are not alone, where we are guiding and protecting each other. And that is so important. So there's also other Powerful Pioneers on here as well, such as Miss Latonica Reddy. And like I said, the joke earlier, I don't know if she heard it, but I said, yo, she is always ready. It's in her name. All right. People, I don't know if she gets that joke all the time, but I'm gonna say it anyway. She's always prepared. So, we're gonna definitely have some fun tonight, so relax. Have some popcorn. We would definitely want to hear your comments on building a strong family with business. And that is so key, guys. So important. So I'd like to introduce Latana Coretti. She can share her business and her thoughts for tonight.
Yes, giving thanks. As Brother Raymond has stated, I am Latana Coretti. I am a reflexologist, a birthing doula. I am also a Powerful Pioneers member, as well as a brand ambassador for Powerful Pioneers and Grandpa's Secrets. And I am also a wellness advocate on the doTERRA essential oils brand as well, giving thanks. And I was actually at this past event in Texas, Raymond. I will keep saying it. We need to drag you back. Well, maybe not drag you, but we need to teleport you and pick you up.
Yes.
To bring with us the next time we go to the wellness event with Dr. Kane. I'm over here sipping on, his new product, the Black Panther drink. It's kind of a weird thing because it's kind of like a energy drink, but it's also the type of thing to keep you cool, calm, and collective because it has CBD in it as well. So it's not. It gives. You see.
Okay, digital.
Brother Lawrence.
All right.
Brother Lawrence already know.
Okay.
Yes. Shout out to the Limitless crew. Oh man, that I say the drink as well as the Wakanda bar is good on road trips because the CBD is going to keep you up, but cool, calm, and collective, and then the Wakanda bar is just going to make sure that you're full for basically the whole day. if you're okay, yeah. It only takes one
Um,
bar.
you're
You're
making
good.
it sound like the sensu bean, if you guys know what
It
that
makes
is.
sense.
If you
It
don't know
makes
what the
sense.
sensu bean is, look it up. That's what you-
Yes, yes. I'm telling you, that's all you need, really. But very grateful for the experience and just
Okay.
being around a lot of wholesome people. I am sure there's a couple of limitless tribe friendly here on the Zoom call. So definitely when you guys come up, just let us know about what you do and how amazing you are, as well as your experience on the trip, because it was definitely an experience. Giving thanks.
Definitely, definitely awesome, amazing, amazing, amazing. But I think Miss Reddy, she being real humble about it, but she forgot to
Yeah.
mention the other things she does.
Uh,
She's trying to be real humble about, like,
I'm kind of slide in,
guys,
slide out.
a little bit later. All right, we're going to reveal it to them later. Not right now. Not right now. All right.
Oh man.
Not right now. We're going to drop some bars later. All right, cool.
Oh
So
no.
just get some bars
Don't
up.
put me on the spot. Come on, I'm still formulating.
Good for later. All right, I feel you. All right, word. All right, well, we'd like to have fun over here on, the
Yeah.
Powerful Pioneers as well. And I understand that we have somebody special that's going to do an amazing introduction on their business as well in relation to building family and unity. And I must say, this gentleman right off the bat reminds me of DJ Cassidy, believe it or not. DJ Cassidy has an amazing mix online that I randomly found, and his trademark, it seemed like, is this hat. So I'm seeing somebody that has a hat on, and I gotta ask the brother where he got it later. That hat is official. He knows how to come correct. And an amazing man. I can't wait to get to meet him more. And I know that hat is definitely going to build his brand, build his character, build his personality. And he put that on. Okay, look at
See,
doing it.
look at the
Okay,
swag
here
with
we
it.
go.
It's
Here
tilted
we
to the
go.
side and
He's
everything.
flipping to the side. I got a fedora at home, so we gotta do like a hat matchup one day, Chris. Anyways, welcome, Chris
You
Ward.
might not want to get into that with me, brother. I got hats, man. I got some
man.
hats, brother. I
Uh-oh.
got some hats, brother. I got some hats,
Let me
brother. Yes,
All right,
this is just a bucket hat, man. This that
Like-
old, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is Stussy right here. This is some Stussy from back in the days right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bucket hat, but I got some of them fedoras up in there, man.
You
I got
do?
some joints,
Okay.
brother.
Okay.
I'm a
Word.
hat lover, man. I'm a hat lover, brother. I'm a hat
Nice. Yeah,
lover. I was just kidding,
nice.
man. I'm sure you got some hats too, my brother. I know you got some hats too. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Well, introduce yourself.
Where you at? You in New York?
No, I'm in Teaneck, New Jersey. I'm in Jersey.
Well, if you in Jersey, you in New York. It's the same thing, brother.
That's
like another borough, man.
Basically, yeah. Basically, minus the snow, but yeah.
So they got. Oh, it's not snowing out there.
No, it is. It's like 12 to 16 inches, depending on what part of Jersey you are.
We got some snow out here, brother. It snowed like crazy over here, man. We got snow.
Mm-hmm.
We got all of that. So where's the hat spot in Jersey, man? You get hats in Jersey?
The hat spot.
Where you go?
Oh, I go to Jersey City area. They got some hat spots down there.
Oh, okay.
They got some hat spots down there. Awesome. Well, tell the people who you are, what you do, your passion, and why you're here. What brings you to on tonight's call.
Well, what brings me here is Brother Rojo, man. Brother Rojo is a very inspirational brother. He reminds me of myself a little bit, but 10 times more, man, official. Like, I ain't the kind of dude, man, that really like puts people on a pedestal like that. But I got to put Brother Rojo on the pedestal because, I mean, honestly, I've never met a young brother like him with so much energy and enthusiasm, but also is so knowledgeable and has so many hands and so many productive, progressive things, and is extremely humble on top of that. You know what I'm saying? A hands-on brother who, this guy, man, he's destined to be rich and be a multimillionaire because he's official in everything he does. So that's why I'm here, man, because, I'm really here because Brother Rojo, man, is so official that, he reeled me in, man. So, I'm in here, man. And basically, you know, I appreciate the wonderful introduction. And my name is Chris Black America. That's what everybody calls me. I am a Pan-Africanist, and you know, my goal on this earth is the reconstruction of African civilization. So, you know, I've been traveling back and forth to Africa probably for about 13 years, and for the past 6 years, I've been going back and forth to Sierra Leone, West Africa. So Sierra Leone, West Africa is like my second home, and basically my job. I'm a part, like I said, I'm a part of several Pan-Africanist organizations, and in the organizations, I'm basically a recruiter. So I'm involved in an organization called the PAFM, the Pan-African Federalist Movement. And in the Pan-African Federalist Movement, my job is the New York State Deputy Coordinator for that organization. That organization's goal is to create an African Congress, and that African Congress will be instating the United African States. The United African States is basically all of the countries in Africa, as well as the diaspora forming together to become one nation. This is something that's on the table. There's many African leaders that are involved in this, you know, African leaders and Black politicians all around the planet that are involved in this. We recently had several big conferences with leaders from all over. Many of these people here, you know, Leonard Jeffries, some of the, you know, the elders in our diaspora, you know, community are involved in this organization. And this organization's goal is to create the United African States, which would make Africa a superpower. So I'm basically involved in that organization. I'm also involved in an organization called BASANI, the Black Star Action Network International. And that organization is a Pan-Africanist organization whose goal is to help our people to repatriate. And we're building, you know, businesses over on the continent. Basani is affiliated with an organization called the Exodus Alliance, and the Exodus Alliance is an organization that is formed of several different organizations on the continent of people who have already repatriated, and their goal is to assist in the repatriation of our people. And so, let's say, for instance, if you want to move to Ghana, there's a sister named Ya who is in Ghana, and she has an organization called the Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program, and their organization finances Black families moving back to Africa, finances and helps you to form your business, find lodging, to basically get you started and make your connections and your contacts. There's also another brother named RJ Magni in Senegal. And we have people in Nigeria. We have people in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and several other different countries around the continent. And, you know, our goal is to help in the repatriation of our people. So in Basani, the Black Star Action Network International, I am the North American coordinator for that organization. I'm basically responsible for helping all of the Black people in the United States with information that they need, and with, you know, contacts on the other side of the water. And, you know, that is my focus in this world. That is my goal in life. And, you know, the reason that I'm even, I begin to engage with the Powerful Pioneers is because once I met Brother Rojo and I saw how much influence he had as the recruiter for these organizations, my job is to find organizations that are already in place that have a whole bunch of wonderful and dynamic Black people, and to bring that organization into our organization. So we can work together and team up. So let's say, for instance, if all of the people in Powerful Pioneers wanted to go home to Africa to visit, to start businesses, to make investments, to repatriate, it would be my job to help you guys to do that.
Wow.
And you know, basically, that's what I do. And oh yes, also, I also help, as I said, I help people to go and visit. So if you need hotels, you need bed and breakfasts, you need contacts, you need people to guide you, you know, we run trips as well. And, you know, I'm actually leaving to Africa in a few days. And, you know, I wanted to come on this call just so I could introduce myself, to meet the other brothers and sisters on the call, and to share what I had to offer.
Thank you. Well, I'm probably gonna reference you also as a connector because, to be honest, the closest place I've been to Africa was at the festival a few years ago, pre-COVID, and also the Discovery Channel. That's the closest I've been, and I've been wanting to go there. Yeah, I know. Yes, I'm being real.
Brother.
The
It's time,
Discovery
Black
Channel.
man.
You know what I mean? It is
Ain't
time
nothing wrong
to.
with that.
You know, like I'm be 100% the Discovery Channel and whatever's on the internet, right? So, because sometimes they want to show us, with like the kids who are frail and all this stuff. Not saying I might not be there, but why not show the power of Africa, the strength of it? There's so many resources there. One of my friends sent me something from TED Talk. I got the lady's name, and she was speaking, in front of a whole bunch of people, educating on all the resources, the diamonds, the gold, the rubies, and everything.
I know the sister that you're speaking about. Yeah,
really?
She's actually involved in one of the organizations that we're affiliated with. She's a very brilliant sister, and there's also some very, very powerful and prominent people that are involved in some of the things that we're doing. And so a brother like yourself, who's dynamic, you're very outgoing, you're very community oriented, business minded, Africa's waiting for you, because in all reality, Black people in America, we've been fed, just going off of what you said, we've been fed this idea that Africa is poor and they don't know anything. But I've never seen a starving child in Africa. And I've been going back and forth for 13 years. I've never seen a skeleton person anywhere I've been, ever. And so what I have seen those skeleton looking people in India, because I've traveled all around the world. So I've seen people like that in India, but I've never seen a person like that in Africa ever. So what they do is they find these war-torn areas, these little war-torn villages, and then they may find a couple of people like that, but the continent is fertile. So one thing that they do not have is starvation. There's food everywhere. Now, maybe if you live in a city and there's a war going on and you're trapped off from something or something like that, and you have poverty, but everybody has food because there's food growing everywhere. You have millions of acres millions of miles of fertile land. All of the countries on the coastline of Africa are fishing countries. So in other words, in Sierra Leone, they don't have starvation. There's fish. There's food growing on the trees. So people are not starving. What they do is what they lack is technology. They lack technology and infrastructure because they've been intentionally held back from that. Just like Black people in America have intentionally been held back from progress as far as corporate America is concerned. We have many corporately prominent people here, but we don't really have too many banks. Your average Black person is not a millionaire. We don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of millionaires. It's not because we're not creative, talented, and hardworking. It's been intentionally done to hold us back. So Africa is the same way. And we have a continent that's feeding the world. Basically, if it wasn't for Africa, there would be no Europe. Africa feeds Europe. And then, so therefore, how could Africa be poor? Africa has gold, diamonds, coltan, platinum, you name it. Every mineral that you can imagine, every computer that you use, cell phones, all of the resources come out of there. But, there's what do you call it? You have all different types of warfare: mental, physical, spiritual, financial, and that warfare has been enacted on us as a race. So, it's time for us to get together, stick together, build together, and every last one of the powerful pioneers is invited to and needs to come at least take a visit to Africa. And I guarantee the first time you step your foot on that soil, your whole entire existence will be changed. Everything that you think you're working for now will automatically transform and change to like, okay, well, we were doing that, but now we're going to take that and we're going to be doing this with it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Whatever it is that you want to build here, you'll be thinking about building it over there, and maybe you'll build something here just to get your money up and then take it over there, because that's where the resources are, and that's where the opportunity, that's where freedom is. That's where there's no racism against you. There's millions of acres of land available. And just for example, sorry to be so long-winded, But just for example, like the organization that I'm involved in, Basani, we have several different non-for-profit organizations. And one of them is called the Gullah Redemption Mission, Sierra Leone. This organization has a program called Tools and Seeds, where we've gone to different villages and we've started partnerships with these villages, and these villages have given us hundreds of acres of land. So we have 500 acres of land in Sierra Leone, which is so massive. And then we have a 20-acre farm, and it's so massive that we can't even do anything with the rest of the land. It's just too much. So we're looking for investors to come who want to invest. We have 500 acres of land that was given to us for free. And we formed a partnership, and we provide them with the tools and the seeds. They do all the planting and harvesting and everything, and then we split the profit. So we're going from around to different villages, and we're setting up these programs in different countries, in different villages in Sierra Leone, as well as different countries. So, there's so much opportunity that with all the talent and the intelligence and the brilliance in Powerful Pioneers, man, every last person in Powerful Pioneers could be a multi-millionaire in the next 5 years easily, just like Akon said.
Yeah, certain hip hop artists leave clues. We just got to pay attention when those clues drop.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of people. Russell Simmons lives in Africa. Akon's back in Africa. I think who moved over to Africa? Who else was it? There's Ludacris has something over in Africa going on. It's a lot. You'd be surprised. A lot of people on the down low is making moves over there because that's where the resources are.
Ludacris, especially that song when he's traveling all over the world, right? He really promotes Africa. I'm like, he making some investment down there. You may not be telling over here,
but it's more than just an investment. Like I said, when you go there, it's kind of like. This is hard for me to describe because I describe it all the time, and people go, "Yo, yeah, that sounds nice." If you've never seen it for yourself, brothers and sisters, if you've never experienced it for yourself, it's called freedom. Complete and total lack of fear. Because in America, we don't realize we live in fear. Even if you're chilling, you still live in fear because you listen to sirens, and every time you see the police rolling behind you. That doesn't exist in Africa. When you're there, everybody's black. So there ain't no prejudice against you. If anything, It's the opposite. Everybody's rooting for you to win. So it's just a feeling that we've never felt here before, where they're waiting for you, literally, like they're waiting for me. And when I get there, there's people crying and cheering for me. I'm just a regular person. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular person. And I was invited to come to Sierra Leone 5 years ago by a surrogate uncle of mine who was invited there by a paramount chief. So we went there, and upon arrival, after about a week or two, we were meeting up with the advisor to the president, the minister of tourism. And you can never meet with the advisor to the president of the United States of America or any European country. I tell this to people all the time, I dropped out of high school. And I'm meeting with the advisor to the president of an African nation, the mayor. I eat lunch with the minister of tourism. I dropped out of high school. I'm from the hood. So, so this is real. This is absolutely real. So when I tell people this, it's just, this can be you too. This thing that they're waiting for us.
Wow, I definitely love your message, and thank you for sharing. I love your message of hope. I love your message of unity. I love your message of basically getting back to our roots in a home continent. That is so important. And for those out there who do not have your passport, please get your passport in order to make that happen. Because also, you never know when you have to hightail out of somewhere.
That's right. That's right. You got to get up on out of here. Get up on out of here.
You never know.
I'm out. That's why, I got my passport. I had a passport for 30 years, but I'm saying on another note, what we don't realize is we don't really know who we are. When I say that, I mean, you look, we make up names for ourselves, and that's wonderful, but we got to understand that when you return home, you'll realize that you have a real name. So let's say, for instance, if you do a DNA test, the DNA test will tell you where you came from. It'll tell you, especially if you do an African ancestry DNA test, then not only will they tell you what region you're from, they will tell you what people that you come from. So let's say, for instance, my good brother, Chief Fode Ajamu Mansoure, he's from Pennsylvania. He's a Gullah Geechee, and he went to Sierra Leone. And when he went to Sierra Leone, he found his people. He's Mandinka. So he went to the Mandinka people. They received him, and he you know, he was an upstanding person, and they received him and welcomed him home. And he was doing so much good work. They made him a chief. So he found his people. And was returned to his position of, now everybody that goes there is not going to be a chief, but what happened was when he went there and he walked into the village, everybody was astounded because he looked exactly like their chief who had recently passed away. The same height, same color, he looked exactly like this brother. So when he walked in, everybody was shocked. It was just like, the chief has returned. On top of the work that he was doing, they had to make him a chief, and this brother is doing so much. You know, as time goes on, I will be introducing him to the family, introducing work that he's doing. You know, videos, et cetera, et cetera. You know, it's happening. Really, I got several brothers who've done that. I got another brother his name is Dynast, very popular on Facebook. You know, he's like 1 million followers. He's going to every African country. So he found his ethnic group, and he went to Nigeria, and they made him a prince. And that's on his father's side, and his mother's side was Mende in Sierra Leone. So he came to Sierra Leone, and he went to the Mende people, and they received him, and they gave him a title as well. So this is what's waiting for us on the other side. You're not, you know, some nigga from the hood. When you go back to Africa, you can return to the people that you came from. You can learn your lineage and your heritage, and you are entitled in Africa, you are entitled to land. So that is how we're being received, because we're entitled, because every African is entitled to land. And on top of that, even if you didn't look up your background, land is so inexpensive that it's ridiculous. You know, so if you live in a house here let's say you live in a house in America, an average lot, a town lot, would be about 30 or 40 feet wide by about 75 feet deep. $400 for a plot of land that size. You can buy a pair of sneakers in America for $400. So you can buy a plot of land and build you a house. You can get the land for $400 and build you a house for a couple of stacks. You can never do that here in America. So
guys, he said $400.
Right.
$400.
For a plot of land.
If you didn't hear anything else that this brother was saying tonight, everybody heard $400 for a plot of land.
Real talk, family.
Wow. Well, you know, Chris, I want to say thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your story of who you are, your blessings. You know, I definitely know you'll be back. I definitely know, you know, you and Brother Rojo would definitely, you know what, we got to organize that trip. We got to see how to make that happen for people.
That's what's up. Yes.
Yeah, so people could learn their roots or get back to it. Yeah, that'll be.
I got more information for y'all that I'll share, you know, on another call or something like that. But you know, that directly connects. You know, if you consider yourself as a black American, more than likely your heritage comes from the southern states of the United States of America. Most people that I've ever met that call themselves a Black America got roots in the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
The majority
mine is the South. Mine is the South Carolina. Mm-hmm.
So the majority of people who are brought to that region from Africa come from Sierra Leone and Liberia. I didn't know that until I went to Sierra Leone. I learned the history, and I'm pretty knowledgeable. But I knew nothing about Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone's history, about the slave force that are there in Sierra Leone, how the Black American directly comes from that area. And that is why that's the first place that Black people ever stepped their foot back in Africa after slavery. The first place we ever stepped foot back in Africa was in Sierra Leone. So the movie, Amistad, that movie, when they returned them back to Africa, it was to Sierra Leone, to a place called King Jimmy's Fort, it's a fort, but it's also a trading. It's a what do you call it? A market. It's the oldest operating market in the entire continent of Africa. That
Wow.
from 1,000 years ago to this very day is still in operation. And that place was where we left from, and the first place we ever stepped foot back in Africa. And that's where the Amish, the brother Sinke from Sierra Leone. I didn't know that. I saw the movie several times. There's a statue of him in Freetown, Sierra Leone. I didn't know that until I went there. So there's so much history and knowledge. And I invite every last person, matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to Brother Rojo about that. We need to put a trip together for maybe for 2021, for winter 2021. You know what I mean?
That is amazing. That is amazing. And, and this is so important with the topic of, family and unity. We have to know where our original family is from. We have to learn to get back to, our roots. And if you don't know, it's okay. It is okay if you don't know. That's why we have this call tonight and Zoom call, so people could learn about their family and their roots, right? And like me, for example, I said the closest I've been to Africa, Discovery Channel. That's real. That's honest. So you never know. Some people, it might be encyclopedia. They look up the word Africa. That's the closest they've been there.
Right.
And that's what it is. So so I thank you, Chris. For being on. I heard a little birdie say, you may have to go, but before you go, does anybody want to ask him any questions about the unity and family relation to Africa, Latonica or others before he jets?
Well, in all honesty, brother, what you're doing and everything that you are associated with is very, very powerful. Your knowledge is very, very powerful. I would just ask if you can, put in the chat, where we can reach you. How can, where can we connect with you at?
All right. Well, I'm gonna put my information in there, and also I'm also going to be at the Powerful Pioneers event tomorrow as well. I'm gonna go to that event in Brooklyn. I'm gonna speak there as well, but I'm gonna put my info in the chat. You can go to my I'll put my number and my email and my Instagram in there, and hopefully I'll be able to bond with you guys. And I'm actually leaving to Africa in a couple of days, and I'll be in contact from there as well. I'm going to be filming and doing a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna be sharing that with Brother Rojo. And if when they I'm gonna hop online over there. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all from over there too. You know what I mean? That way y'all can get a first-hand look at what we're doing over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's up? Yes, sir.
Oh,
absolutely.
Powerful. You know what,
Yes.
brother? Then that if you're going to be at the event tomorrow, then I will definitely be seeing you there. So I will definitely want the chance to connect with you on that.
Absolutely, beloved. Absolutely.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna do that. And it was a blessing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hang around for another 10 minutes so I can hear what everybody else has to say. But I'm gonna put my info in the chat right now.
Definitely. Thank you.
Whoever's gonna be in Brooklyn, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.
Word. Awesome. Well, again, thank you, Chris Waller. The connector, the Patreon. He reminds me, as I said earlier, of DJ Cassidy, because he got the hat. You gotta check out this guy's hats. I only seen one. I can imagine what the other 10 might look like, right? So I just want to say thank you for being on, and and welcome. And I thank Brother Rojo for you guys connecting. I wouldn't be here without Brother Rojo. I think a lot of people
That's what's up.
may not be here. So I'll share that story later. I know some people heard it. Heard that story. It's a powerful story. Hello? Hey, how you doing?
Salute. Peace and power and blessings to all the members on the Zoom call. It's definitely our annual Black Friday Expo as we mobilize the Powerful Pioneers group, and we mobilize ourselves as we do everything on the go. And we're just being efficient, via technology, using all the different resources. This is a resource hub. So a lot of people that's on and never been on before, definitely, I want to welcome you. This is the Powerful Pioneers Black Friday virtual mall as well. That's happening. So we're doing simultaneous things virtually. We're enlightening you, and you can enlighten someone else, and you can empower someone else based on what you hear. This is all real, concrete information in real time. Feel free to take advantage of any resource, which is, it can be an individual, it can be a contact, it can be a service, it can be a product. Feel free to take full advantage of these resources, people. Don't let it go to waste. It's here for us and for our people to regain, and regain our alkalinity, regain our consciousness, regain our health, because our health is our wealth, and our wealth is ultimately and optimally our health. That's where the wealth lies, in your health. Without your health, you can't do anything. Can you guys hear me loud and clear?
I can
Absolutely.
hear you.
Good.
Yes, you're good. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. What's up, bro? Hey, shout out to Raymond, man. Raymond, you've been doing an excellent job hosting these Zoom meetings and these conference calls. It's
Thank
like
you.
one of those breathe moments that I can say, because I got to do this on the regular, right? When when I'm out in the public, when I'm at pop-up events, wherever I am, I gotta put forth. If I'm not spinning, I'm emceeing, I'm hosting, I'm things of that nature. So for Rojo being as busy as he is, for me, out here mobilizing, doing these events, telling people, yo, Blackstream.live, yo, this, yo, that, it's really a team effort, and it takes a load off. It's like a breath of fresh air. And yo, you doing your thing, man. Keep it going.
Thank you.
You taking my job too, playing some music in the background. It's okay. I'm good. I'm happy. Listen, you setting the mood, setting the tone. And for the people that's on here that are not that have their video and their microphone off, please, I advise you, even if you're busy, take the time out to tune in and to tap into these conference calls and to tap into these Zoom meetings. Especially, we do this Black Friday virtual mall and Zoom meeting. We do this about once a month on a Friday. Is that correct?
For now, every Friday. Every Friday we do it.
But now it's every Friday.
Every
We've been
Friday now, yeah.
mobilizing every Friday till the end of the year. But yeah, for sure. We're doing every once a month. I know we're doing the actual physical event.
Yes.
So that's the beauty of what we're doing. We have so many different locations that's popping up that want us to come through and showcase what we got and stream from there live. And so many new powerful pioneer members that want to come aboard. This is the time, folks. This is the time. The time is now. It's not how much money you have. It's not, that doesn't matter. We're here to help one another, to build and to advance. We need to elevate ourselves and elevate our people. And this past week in Houston showed me that. So I advise everyone that haven't been on these retreats and been to these special health and wellness events, please take the time out. Please make the sacrifice to attend. It'll change your life forever, and it'll just confirm and elevate what you know already, moving in that positive light. Hey, my brother Chris, I missed what you said, but I heard about $400 for some land, and like if I could own a ranch for $400, I'm with you all the way.
But you ain't gonna get a ranch, but you get enough space for a nice house.
Okay, good.
For $4,000, if you want to get an acre, you could put you up a little ranch. You know what I'm saying? So the acre is about 10 of those. So that's like 10 of those lots. You know what I mean?
We mobilizing. We definitely jumping on.
So now what I'm working on is collaborating with a whole bunch of brothers and sisters. I like to get 10 to 20 brothers and sisters together, and we all purchase land together so that we have a massive amount of land, and with that 30 or 40 acres of land, we can build a little community. We can build like a little town. You know what I mean? So that's something that's absolutely, definitely possible. That's something that I'm working on. So I'm in negotiations with some chiefs over there, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm actually working with a couple of people. I'm working with Queen of Fool's sons, and some other people, and working on this project. So I'm sharing that with the family, man. We need to get like about 10, 20 of us together. Everybody get 2 or 3 acres, and then we really put it all together, and we build like this whole gated community with sustainable energy, a farm. We dedicate like 5-6 acres to a farm, our own wells, everything all hooked up, you know, and, you know, we can leave Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Get up out of Babylon.
That's it.
Right there.
That's it.
It's right there at your fingertips, family. Right there at your fingertips.
What I love what you're saying, Chris, what I love about what you're saying, that collective effort. You know, no man is an island. And in these times around special, you know, around this time, this quote unquote holiday season, right? People take the time out to spend more time with their families, with their loved ones, with their significant other, or what have you. Now, we're doing this on the regular. That's what we're trying to get back to, because, you know, excuse me, divided we together we stand, divided we fall, right?
Absolutely.
And the meaning of this Powerful Pioneers family is togetherness. That's the ultimate meaning. We have to be accountable for one another, although we have to be accountable for ourselves, of course, and our children and our families, but we have to hold each other accountable for one another as well. And with that being said, let's say, hey, the ranch we need to you know, till the soil or do something like of that nature with the farming, with the crops. Someone is not available, okay, two brothers is going out there. All right, we got it today. All right, we got it for the week. And then, you know, some of us probably traveling abroad to, you know, breaker in some other deals and some other things to help benefit the family. And, you know, someone else steps up. And it's not something that has to be dictated. It's automatic. It's natural. That's what I love with Powerful Pioneers. We move in divine order.
Right.
Okay.
And
nothing is forced.
And also, now once you get to that level where you decide that you want to do something like that, then, you know, it's run as a business. So everything is laid down and there's plans in place, and you follow the plans.
Structure, correct. Structure. And that's what I love about this Powerful Pioneers. You know, shout out to Brother Rojo for creating a structure, putting a system in place, using his knowledge and prior knowledge and expertise. He's definitely a teacher. He's definitely somebody to learn from. He's definitely, you know, a persistent, you know, creator. He just leads by example, man. That's all I can really tell you. So, you know, we do everything in real time. We don't procrastinate. We don't say, yeah. No. He said, yo, I need to go to Texas. I said, you're going to Texas? You got this big health and wellness event, family. I need you on this one. I said, yeah, all right, let's go. I'm saying to myself, like, damn, I don't know how the hell we gonna do this, but we gonna do it. So I said, all right, let me make sure my vehicle is in order first. Make sure I got my vehicle checked out, spoke to my mechanic, blah, 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 blah. Boom. I said, bro, let's go. Time to hit the road. Packed my bags and I was out of there. Told my moms where I was going. The negativity, the amount of negativity I received before I left, I just was like, you know what? I'm out of here. She saw me packing. And she's like, oh, you still going? Yeah. I'm not worried about this and that and all the media and all this. Listen, I'm moving in divine timing, divine order. I'm blessed by the best. Why should I take stress? That's not for me to do. We are the people we are the original Jews. We are the people of the earth. We are the black gold. You ever heard that term before?
Absolutely.
So we need to move accordingly.
And when you got to Texas, it wasn't nothing happening down there, right? It was just good things happening.
Man, it wasn't nothing.
They walking around without no mask on. Because I just came from Texas. I was out in Texas myself. So I was out when I got there, I was shocked. I was just like, wow, it's so laid back there. The people working in the stores, they might have a mask on, but the people shopping in the store, they're not wearing no mask. You know what I mean? And so I was just like, wow. So New York, they acting crazy up here. But when you go other places that they say, and just like people down there think it's crazy here. So if it's not crazy here and it's not crazy there, then we got to understand they're making a lot of this shit up.
Creating an illusion, brother. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. I've learned that years ago. Exactly. It's called mind control. So now reverse technology and psychology, this is all a tactic, okay, for their agenda. Our agenda is for the greater good for our people. We got to strengthen our people. We got to unify our people. We got to mobilize as a family, because we all are family. If you got the skin color, we all family. Even some of us that don't have the skin color, you see that they got that within them, and they family as well. Nice. So, you know, we're not discriminating. We don't have time for that. We're mobilizing. Mobilizing means we're moving. we're moving forward. Either you move with the either you keep up with the time and you move with the movement and you move with the you move with the momentum, or you get left behind. So Raymond, keep doing your damn thing. We got the
Thank you,
celebrity.
brother.
She's now a celebrity reflexologist, Latonica. They are requesting her left, right, and center. She's out here doing magic on people's reflexes, man. Starting with the the Achilles, starting with the feet, starting with your natural wheels, you know.
I heard from people that after a session with her,
Difference.
you gonna be learning to fly, and when you done, you'll be levitating. That's what anyway. I'm joking. I don't know.
You don't know, therefore you need to come and find out, Raymond.
All you got to do after, all you got to do after that is get your magic carpet and you just levitate like Aladdin.
Levitate like that. She'd be sure I'd be like this, and I'd be like, I'm floating, y'all. I'm floating. I'm flying.
No. I ain't gonna lie. When I first met her and I did a session,
Yeah.
I did feel a difference because I have issues with the neck, with the nerves and the neck, right? And I just learned where some of those nerves, what they represent, which emotions, which feelings they tap into. So I just learned that on this trip. I had no idea.
Wow.
One of our sisters that was on the trip, her name was Anna. She's an opera singer. And I kid you not, she is definitely something special.
Wow.
Like I said, the barrier is broken. It's not even about skin color at this moment. In this moment in time, it's about where your soul is, where your heart is, where your true intentions are. Now, you can see that through people's actions, but there's some people that can see right through you, that have a deeper insight, that can see things that you can't even see. And that's a gift. So with that being said, she taught me some things. We had to sit down, we spoke, and actually we was at the spa and we laid down after we all came out the oven. And that oven, man, I tell you, one thing we missed out, we had the oven, but you see that steam room that Rojo was telling me about, man, I got to go back there and get in that steam room. Because that's going to alleviate all my pressures, all my pinched nerve issues, all my tensions. And I ain't going to lie, I was kind of beat down. Was it last Saturday? And I ain't gonna lie, the ladies, they took care of me, man. The sisters took care of me, man. I'm so appreciative for them. I had banged my knee up, my knee was swollen, and my neck. And you know what Doc said to me? He said, yo, you keep moving at that rate, man, you're gonna break down, like ultimately break down. So chill out, slow down, relax, and take a deep breath and fall back for a second. Take it easy. You don't gotta rush for everything. Because that's what we New Yorkers do. We rush for everything. We in a rush. Like, whoa, it's like every day, all day is rush hour. But now with this pandemic, it put everything on a level plane. It showed people what is there to rush. You got to work smart. It's okay to work hard and do what you do, but you got to work smarter and not harder. That's the key. If the younger generation doesn't wake up and see this, then they're in for a ruder awakening that's to come. Because this right here put everything on a level playing field. And you got to see the true value of what's valuable from what's not, what's important from what's unimportant, what's priority from what's not priority. Right. What's love from what's really hate. This is putting everything, this is showing everything in real time, this pandemic. So it's a learning experience. We live, learn, and grow. That's the key to life, not money, power, respect. I always say that. That's what I live by.
Right.
Sounds like a remix.
I'm gonna sign off, family. I gotta jump on this other call over here, man.
Peace and blessings. Peace
I'm
and
gonna see
power.
you guys tomorrow
Peace and blessings.
at the event. All right, everybody be blessed, man. And I left my information in the chat.
Word.
Yes, I see.
Word.
Y'all be
Nice.
blessed.
Nice.
Peace and power.
Yes,
Mixed breed. In short, that sounds like a remix.
You know
that. Remix right there.
I remix everything, bro.
That was nice. That was
and
nice.
You know what? I definitely want to bring it all together by saying that the topic is building strong families, and I believe that this organization, our organization, is an example of that, a very strong example of that. When everybody is communicating with one another, everybody's promoting one another, you know, that's what a strong foundation, a strong family is,
Yeah, we
you
edify
know,
one
and
another.
exactly. And, you know, I remember, when brother Nix Bree, when his knee was messed up right away, I thought, you know what? You need some healing, brother. Hold on. So I grabbed the essential oils. I had asked one of the other sisters to come through because she's an essential oil specialist as well. So we came together as two sisters to heal our brother, you know what I mean? She, massaged him with the essential oils, and then I had set up a full-on salt bath for him, and we just took care of our brother. You know, it was a unity kind of thing. It,
Indeed, indeed,
yes,
indeed. And I'm grateful for that, man, because that's what family's all about. Unconditional love,
definitely.
unconditional caring, unconditional, it's just just showing. It's you lead, show me better than you could tell me. That's what I live
Right.
by. Action, talk is cheap, action speaks. Man, I was falling apart. They was like, yo, what's up with you, man? I'm limping. I feel like I'm about to pass out, man. And
Okay.
they was like, nah, all right, put down your phone, just stop everything
Yes.
and no work right now. Just focus on just relax. Just focus on resting up, getting a little healing. Man, I did everything all in one. They took care of me. Then I went to the bath and I'm resting in the bath. I mean, listen, what more
He
can I
didn't want
ask?
to leave the bath.
Nah, yeah, they kept coming like, yo, you good in there? Yeah, I'm good. And I
That's
mean,
amazing.
I
That's
had no phone in there, nothing. I just had myself and the candles and the whatever incense burning and just me in the bath, me and the water element. And I had a little time with the water, and the water, I spoke to the water, it spoke back to me. And believe it or not, man, my grandmother, she was present with me this trip, and she really said, like, you need to slow down, and this is where you need to be. Just take it easy. You're doing too much. So when I spoke to her, she spoke back to me, and I just felt it. I was like, wow, this is words can't explain it. You know.
Wow. Well, that's a powerful story. It sounds like also a new book in the works.
Oh man,
like what to do to slow down.
yeah,
You
autobiography coming soon.
never know. There you go. There we go. Put the plug in. There you go.
But hold on. Autobiography coming soon. But the effects of the rat race.
There we
That's coming
go.
soon too.
Be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. We definitely want to support, make breed in that endeavor. And I'll put my forward in there as well, in the book, right? And that's so important as a family so we all have our own forwards for our own books that we write. That is
Mhm.
so important. So thank you for sharing, Mixed Breed. I thank you for everybody, who spoke so far. Thank you for the listeners who are taking notes or taking subconscious notes as we're going throughout our night. And I thank you for Sister Latonica, for mentioning that, building strong families, because I know a lot strong families was built when you guys were in Houston, strong connections. And that is very, very powerful. One of the topics I would like to transition and talk about in relation to family is, and this is also, believe it or not, a new topic for me. And it is, what is the meaning of the Anhk? And that is spelled ANKH. Now, to be straightforward, this is not 100% my area. As you guys know, mine is tax-free income and estate planning. So I'm going to have to so if you guys out there who are also on the call, what is your meaning of the Ankh, right? I know there's like a traditional meaning, but, for those out there, ANKH, the Ankh, what is that in relation to you of building strong families? So Latana can start, with her meaning and definition of that, or if she knows the true definition, and then everybody else can share their thoughts on that.
Well, I mean, we could start off by opening the floor to the people that haven't spoken if they're interested to speak, and then we can
Yes.
actually,
Yes.
get them some factual based information. And
I was just about
I'm
to say that.
I'm
Yes.
also you know I also want to give other people on the call, the other members, a chance to speak so that we can actually, you know see what they know, and then give them the the basis of the facts of what it actually means. The Ank
Definitely.
or Unk, as some people say. I say Ank, some people say Unk. Same thing.
I just do the fist. But yeah, so everybody out there, so people
Power.
out there, power, it's people out there who knows what the Unk means or what does that mean, building a strong family, or even like to comment about what building a strong family means to you in business. We're opening the floor. Please feel free to share, your thoughts on that subject.
Anyone? Floor is open.
That and how do your personal business or your products or your resources and services, how does that contribute? How are you contributing to building strong families as well?
Shay.
With the digital money team or Jason, I'll like to speak on that subject or share.
Hey, Jason Isles on here. What's up, my brothers?
Gaia. Hello, Jason.
Peace and power.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? Your voice is not on, so we can't hear you. There you go. Okay.
Hey, what's up, family? Yeah, I'm actually walking in the streets of Dallas, but tuned in to you guys.
Peace and power, my brother.
Likewise, bro. Peace and power.
Guidance and protection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, would you like to share on the topic of what the Unk means to you, related to building family?
Much like yourself, I cannot say I'm 100% an expert on that, but I'm familiar to some degree as far as symbolism of it when it comes to, I guess, fertility and the woman's womb and actual recreation. But that's about it. I really can't go too in depth on that.
Jason, repeat that for me, please. I couldn't hear you too clearly. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. Now I'm just saying, as far as my knowledge base is not that in depth on it. But as far as when it comes to just reproduction and the symbolism as it relates to the male female anatomy and all those connections, I'm familiar with that aspect of it.
Okay, that's pretty good.
But what I did want to tune into, and I'm sure I'm relatively new to you guys' calls, but in terms of when it comes to family, being beyond just mother, father, kids, that family expands to relatives, brothers, sisters, cousins, biological, non-biological.
Okay. So basically, in a nutshell, you're saying it basically represents different aspects of the family.
Well, not so much the Anhk itself, but just the term family itself.
Okay.
How limited to that nature, mother, father, the true unit, which is definitely important. Within families, understanding, friends, cousins, aunties, grandmas, and uplifting them as well.
It's a little difficult to hear you. I know you're outside, but it's okay.
I don't see that my phone was in my pocket. I don't realize
Oh, you're using your Bluetooth?
Yeah. And the wind's blowing a little bit, but
that's why. Yeah. Gotcha.
Definitely got to be connected.
Well, you touched on family, and that's important because that's what we're talking about today. That's the topic of the day. We're talking about the Ank or the Unk. Some may say Ank, some may say Unk. We're talking about how in relation to it with family. Now, if you look at the Ank symbol, right, it's similar to the Jesus cross symbol, right? But then when you look at the Ank symbol in of itself, you start to see it looks like a stick figure. It looks like a human being. So now, that's definitely you're very close. You're very close. I won't say your answer is wrong. I don't think there's any wrong answers, but we're definitely the Ank represents a form of a part of life, which is the best part of life, really, which is family. So that's one of the things I want to say. I always thought the Ank represented peace. because there's a symbol that represents peace, right? And the Anhk represents honestly, it represents life in of itself. And then the best part of life is what? Family. I mean, in a family, you have a mother, you have a father, you have sisters, you have brothers, you have aunties, uncles, grandmother, grandfather. Everyone has a role and everyone has a time and place, if you understand what I'm saying. We're all not born on the same day at the same time. It's everyone in divine order is born on their birth date. It came into the family, and they have a title or they have a role. And within a family, you find so many different talents, so many different gifts, so many different resources within a family that when you look at it, you're like, okay, I don't have to go outside of my family. I can stay within my family. Like they say, keep it within, let's keep it in the family. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty about Powerful Pioneers. We're not just an organization. We're not just a resource center, but we ultimately and optimally become family outside of our biological family. We're more of a spiritual family, more of a, a tribe, So that's the beauty about this whole movement and this family, Powerful Pioneers. We're mobilizing in phenomenal ways. The Anhk, that's why when I get because I used to wear a lot of jewelry when I was young. I used to have a lot of jewelry. If you see any of my baby pictures, you'll see like me with a lot of jewelry. And over the years, I wasn't interested in jewelry because I had so much as a kid. Even from my grandmother, she bought me a chain, and it was circular, and it had Jesus crucified on it, like him on the cross. You know that symbol, but it was circular. I've never seen another pendant like that before. But when she bought it for me, she bought it for me because she said, okay, you did so well this year in school. You got how many awards, and you beat your sister. Well, my sister's a bookworm. She's actually doing interviews.
Straight A student.
Now. Can you hear me, guys?
No, saying your sister. You said you beat your sister, so I figured she was a straight A plus student.
Yeah, straight A student. Yeah,
gotcha.
Straight A student. And I was able to beat her one year. My grandmother said, you know what? I'm going to get you something. When I go back home, when I come back, and she brought me that chain. I'll never forget it. And I went to a kiddie party and I lost it. And I felt bad. I felt bad because, as a kid, we active, we outside, we jumping around, hopping the fence, trampoline, this, that, bounce house, you name it, we're doing it. And that was my childhood. I had a great childhood. So, that I understood the value of family, because growing up in my childhood, my family was so huge, but we was always so together. Like, you won't believe, you see how now in Brooklyn and New York as a whole, they say we live in like a closet, right? So imagine a whole family, let's say about 50 to 75 people in one closet, and made it work. That was my mother's side of the family when they came to this country. Now, like I said, the best piece of jewelry I see people get nowadays, the best symbol, pendant-wise and things of that nature, is the Anhk. You know why? Because it represents family, man. It represents life. It represents peace. A lot of people that wear those symbols understand the meaning of it. You can't just wear something and you don't understand what's the purpose of it and what's the meaning of it. You got to do your homework and your research. If you don't know, you got to ask somebody. None of us born with, we're not all omniscient. We're not omnipotent. None of us. So as human beings, we have to do our research and our homework, and we have to, sometimes the best form of enlightenment and the best form of research and homework is when you interview someone, when you speak to someone. You can learn. You can learn. If you're open to learning, you'll learn something. If you want to know, you'll find out. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Knock and the door shall be open. Ask and ye shall be given. That's a fact. These are things you try it. You just do it, and you'll see what happens.
Well, powerful power sharing. That is very, 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 very key. For others that are on the line, you guys have any thoughts on strong family in relation to the Anhk, whether from personal experience or personal knowledge, or even somebody else's experience that you learned or story from? There's 347. There's Ayo. I think Latonica shared on that, and I did as well. 347, Brother Rojo.
I can talk about it for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
All right. All right.
All right.
Alright.
So yeah, so I mean, Anhk representing life to me is pretty. I look at the obvious of like, you know, you need to have a family, you need kids, you know, you need the mom, you need the dad to come together in order for all that to, you know, take place, and then you have that cycle going on. Hopefully we live to be grandparents, you know, have some wisdom to share with the family, and it grows. There's aunts and uncles, you know, so, you know, life continues too, you know. That's how you can live forever, is through our families, through our kids. And something that we want to teach them, you know, how to have a family, how to continue life, how to continue a good lifestyle. Yeah. It absolutely applies to family, like in every single way. And probably, if you really think about it, their family also likes to celebrate life. You know, there's birthdays, which are really important, you know, come around it. And we try to have as many of those as possible. You know, yeah. And all of that is just celebrating that first day, you know, when we were born, you know, when we came into being. So yeah, even, and then I think about it, even in death, after somebody passes on, you know, then we're not celebrating that fact, we're celebrating the life that they lived, you know. So in every aspect, you know, all through time, all parts of our family and the life that we live right now, the life that they've lived, and the life that's going to be lived later on is like important. So I think the Anhk, probably some super smart designer, smarter than me, figured out a way to make a symbol, you know, that represented, and then, you know, that's it.
That is very, very key. I remember I was watching a movie, I think it was Keanu Reeves. I think it's called The Last Samurai. Very good movie. And at the end, when the samurai was dying, you know, they had Keanu Reeves and him had a nice, you know, touchy scene. But then at the end, when he saw the emperor, and the emperor realized who he really was and who his country really is, and he asked Keanu Reeves, "Were you with him till the end?" And Keanu Reeves said yes. So the emperor said, "Tell me how he died." And what Keanu Reeves said was, "I will tell you how he lived."
That's deep.
That line.
I like it.
I said, well, go ahead, Ayo. Mike, go ahead.
No, I was saying I like it.
Yeah,
It's called The Last Samurai.
Yeah, The Last Samurai. Yeah. I'm gonna have to plug the studio for the 0.005% plug though. But yeah, it's called The Last. it's called The Last Samurai. Very good movie. I mean,
I'm gonna watch that.
You know, if you watch Japanese anime or anime in general, has a lot of those principles of unity, family, spirits, knowledge above the self, protection, you know, love. It has all those things of, if you're trying to find a higher self of who you want to be or grow to.
Keep talking, Ray.
Oh no, it's a very deep movie. You know,
it's a great watch too.
Yeah, great watch. And I found it so interesting that he played that role. You know, because some people may assume, oh, you know, why is he playing it? He's not of the, you know, the culture and all this stuff, whatever the case. But when you look beyond that, the acting skills and how he gelled the different culture and made it mend with his family, he developed a new family altogether. and then he realized, what family do I want to be a part of?
I
Right?
gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that movie tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tonight. I probably, you know, it's funny. I probably seen it already, but a lot of things in my mind sometimes, if it haven't impacted me in my life in a certain way, I don't remember it.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand
You
that.
know, but
I
you know,
understand that.
if I don't remember it, then you know, I'm gonna see it again. Like, oh, I saw this, and then it'll all come back to me
Talk about.
again. And you know, the beautiful thing about what you just said, Ray, is that you know, in so many different cultures, in every culture, in every ethnical background, or every uh, I'm not gonna say national, but every culture, Japanese, Asian culture, Egyptian, whatever, there's sacred knowledge there.
Yep.
I don't care where you come from.
Yep.
There's some type of positive, sacred knowledge. I shouldn't say positive. Sacred is a word by itself. Sacred knowledge that if you could get that information, it'll change your life forever. And
Definitely.
that's the beauty. That's the beauty about family. See, we all were created equal. Believe it or not, we all eat, sleep, shit, all at the same. Unless you're not human, you're not gonna do the things we do as human beings. Now, where everything turned for the worse, that's a different topic altogether. That's a different story. But all in all, we're human beings. We're not robots. We're not artificial intelligence. We're not aliens. We're human beings, Homo sapiens, right? So at the same token, being human, we all born the same way. I mean, naturally speaking, right? So now when you tap into these other cultures and you get some sacred information, some sacred knowledge, then you elevate yourself even more. And this trip showed me that. This past trip showed me that. I've known that, but you know, sometimes you just need to see, which is seeing is believing, they say, you know, and then you get the confirmation like, oh yeah, I thought about that already. These things I meditated on before. These epiphanies ran through my head already. But to actually live it and to actually experience it in real time, speechless.
That's well said. That is deep. That is well said and deep. And you know, and everybody has to find what that path is for them, what that
Absolutely.
family structure is to be a unit. Because we know there's so many. I'm not even speaking this with the Black family, but we know there's other cultures who have their also their own challenges, right? And their own, you know. So that's what actually makes us stronger and brings us together is the challenges that we have. It's not just the separation, right? Everybody maybe has a father who, not everybody, but some people had a father who maybe he was drunk. Some people had a father where the father, you know, went to work 9 to 5 and came home and took care of his family, right? So we can learn and grow from each of those families because there's a situation or something that one of us maybe hasn't been in, and if we do get into it, what can we learn from the individual who has been through that? How can we grow from that? Right. So that is so key. Real quick story. One of my cousin's moms, you know, she's in it's a interesting situation with like Section 8 and things like that. And she's always had a place to live. Always had a place to live. There's a system behind the system. And I told her, I said, you should write a book on how to navigate the system, you know, in a positive way, of course. And because I was like, not saying I would ever end up like with cheesing, but if I needed navigation, who am I going to? I'm going to her. I'm going to her because I have no idea if she has navigation about money or the right insurance, not the wrong insurance or investment. Who does she come to? She come to me. Everybody has their value. You just have to find the value in that person and not judge them. That's what is so key, you know. So definitely love this conversation. I next want to move into, you know, with people's businesses, you know, and also the people who watch this later. You can definitely leave your comments, you know, positive comments on what your business is and how you contribute that business to your family or the family as a unit, and what you're doing out there to protect and help people, right? And you don't necessarily have to have a business. You can have, you know, a great job that you work at that does a contribution. Doesn't just have to be, even though we're business owners, it doesn't just have to be about business itself. How are you making a contribution to your family, your unit, your society, right? And that is so important. So in relation to that, what are some of you guys, products or services, and how does what you do build up the family?
Well, can I start off?
Sure, go ahead.
Because I'm about to go eat something. I'm so hungry. Let me start off.
Before this started, I'm texting Latana, yo, I'm getting my food. I can't start with the say. So go ahead.
You know what? Let your food be your medicine be your food. I'm gonna start off with that. Now, I'm into music. Like I said, people say I'm a DJ. I just call myself an entertainer because I can MC, I can host, I play music. I don't just play music. I'm very cautious of the songs I select and how I select them in divine timing. Also, I promote all different type of stuff from events, venues, wherever I am. Right now, I'm moving in back to the radio personality aspect of my career, full time to promote Black ownership, Black business, Black vendors, Black enterprise as a whole. Okay, we need that. This is the avenue. This is the channel for that. I am advocating strictly when it comes to the business, Black ownership. Radio personality, MC, host, you name it. I promotion, okay, promoting. And also I'm a brand ambassador, so I endorse people's brands, and that's in a nutshell what I do. But moreover, I use music to heal people and change people's lives.
Wow.
And people actually realize that when I'm actually when I'm actually doing what I do. So giving thanks to all the supporters, giving thanks to all the promoters, and giving thanks to all the vendors and Black business owners and all the Black services and all the powerful pioneers that we have today that are helping the family grow and strengthening the family in every which way, and just elevating the process, because this is a process, elevating the process, like contributing what they do and do what they do best. Just want to say thank you. I want to say keep up the great effort. Keep up the great work. We're working smarter. We're not working harder. And we just, living our best life and being the best version of ourselves. Doing what we do and we do best.
Got you. I say before you officially go to have that meal, you want to leave your Instagram for the people, or or email, whatever you feel comfortable with to do.
For sure. I'm gonna drop some things for you guys to find me. I'm mostly on Instagram and Facebook. So when you connect to me on Instagram, it's at The Real Mixed Breed. That's THAREALMIXXBREED. Again, at The Real Mixed Breed. THAREALMIXXBREED. That's on Instagram. On Facebook, you'll see the same profile picture on my Instagram. That's on my Facebook. Just put in Mixed Breed. It's the one and only. There's a lot of carbon copies and a lot of artificials, but I am the original Mixed Breed. So The Real Mixed Breed. So on Instagram, it's The Real Mixed Breed. Also on Facebook, it's facebook.com/THAMIX, one X this time, THAMIXBREED on facebook.com/The Mixed Breed. Also, you can email me. It comes directly to my phone. I check my emails daily. THAMIXBREED, themixedbreed@gmail.com. And for booking and information, also you can email me. You can hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, Messenger directly, and I'll be sure to fulfill your wishes, and your request is my demand. So I'm here to serve the people in the best way possible. So themixedbreed@gmail.com, The Real Mixed Breed on Instagram, facebook.com/The Mixed Breed. Peace, power, blessings.
Power, blessings. Well, you heard him, guys. Definitely look out for him. He's doing big things in the community, in the artist world, in the entertainment, positive entertainment world as well. Very, very deep brother there, and and Ken as well. Learned a lot. And I thank you for his kind, positive messages and words, and and different education on aspects of, for example, hosting, DJing, things to look out for, things like that, and just a compliment. So I just like helping people, putting a smile on, and making sure people are positive as possible. Doesn't mean I don't have my bad days, because sometimes I do, but you got to turn that energy around real quick as best you can, right? Somebody once told me, if you're feeling down or bad or whatever, you have like 3 hours to mourn, 2 hours to get yourself together, and like 1 hour to develop a plan of action, something like that I heard. And that's powerful right there, because you cannot stay in that same place. You have to evolve yourself to do better, and that's what's important as best as you can in order to do that. So now we're gonna do a mini drum roll. So let's see. I think I mentioned mine earlier. I don't know if Ms. Latonica would like to share on her specific business or businesses plural, if she decides to do the other one. That's on her.
I did share, didn't I?
But for the ones later on, people may watch this later, so there is another portion of your skill set.
Okay. The look on your face is hilarious. Okay. He's like, I'm waiting for you to say something. Okay, so what Brother Raymond is referring to is the fact that I am a poet. And the reason why he's pushing me so hard to say something is because I am going to be joining in the event that he is actually having on the 30th via Zoom for Kwanzaa. And I will be sharing a poem for the first two principles of Kwanzaa. So yes, that is that. Are you okay, you're clapping. Okay.
There we go.
I was like, have I pleased you? Are you satisfied?
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You see, that's so funny, guys. She said, everybody satisfied. You know what's funny? When she said poet, she was good. But I'll say, how long is she gonna keep going and and represent? I'm not gonna stop her. Okay, let's get it cracking. And
yeah,
so
right.
she has an amazing podcast as well. In development. She has a couple of episodes on there, and and that podcast is really, really cool. No auto tune yet. Pure voice. So
exactly.
she said, you see, now you heard her there. She said no. Right? She make that clear. I don't do auto tune.
Nope.
No.
Hey, Ray, I heard she was dropping some bars in the conference room when we was at the hotel.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I was busy recovering, and I heard she was dropping bars. I heard, man. I was
man.
Listen,
Wow.
But you know what the thing about that day? Everybody got a chance to share what they was about and show and prove. It wasn't just talking about it. They actually got to stand up in front of the group, and we had like the whole conference room to ourselves. My DJ equipment was there, posted up, waiting for me. Everybody's like, "Where the DJ at?" The DJ recovering. He got, he had
recovered.
Yeah, he was doing a lot, man. He's not a robot, but give thanks to my team, man. Everybody did their thing. Everybody showed and proved, and man, the reception was amazing amongst ourselves, because we got to believe in ourselves first, man. We got to believe in each other, and then we can
definitely
express ourselves, and we know ourselves well enough to express ourselves and how to express ourselves to the world, and we can channel each other. We can filter certain things based on certain movements and what I mean. So we know how to move in divine order with each other.
Got you. Now before
that was deep. I heard when I got over to when I came down and I got to the conference room, Shorty was singing. Not Latonica, another Shorty was singing, bro.
Bro. I feel like she sings too.
Nah. I ain't gonna do that to my sister like that. Not like that. It's people that was singing, bro, that I ain't know that could sing. So I'm open to all the artists that want to pour their souls out into their music and want to what I'm saying, and that has a purpose and want to connect with the people through music. I'm here for that. because music is my life.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Music is what I eat,
Yeah.
sleep, and breathe. Everybody that knows me knows that. You know, the funny thing is, from even when I see people from high school, they still ask me if I still do music till this day. I didn't know within the little couple times that I did my little 1-2 thing that they paid attention, that they really like, yo, and I made an impact. So the impact of what you do plays a
Right.
major role in your life and
Yes.
others' lives, because people gonna know you for how you impact the world.
Right.
And you know, not only for themselves, but how you impact the world, you
That
know?
that is yeah, that is so true.
That.
Wow, that's powerful right there. I remember I was helping like a grandmother with something, and she really couldn't save anything. All jokes aside, but I showed her things she could do in order to save in the future. Do you know about two
Mm.
two or 3 years ago? After that, I got a random phone call, and my number changed. My number, I didn't have to save all my numbers, and I'm at
Mm.
Costco, and it's her that called me and said thank you because the suggest. And by the way, I didn't make any money. I just wanted to make sure she gets her stuff straight.
Mm-hmm,
Period.
mm-hmm,
Like, because
Right.
I'm like, as you, I think you said earlier, the finance and the money come is how you perceive it, something like that. But I was like, sometimes I see people who just don't have anything, and it's like, if I don't help them or giving me the suggestions, who will?
Mm.
Sometimes that's your
Because they-
calling. You got to
because that's
jump
your
in and
call.
help.
You
Yeah.
just got to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
3 years later, I think two and a half,
Wow.
three from that time, she called me. I'm like, hello, who this? Oh, this is so and so. I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me with, or you educated me to do this, and I did it. I got rid of two of my
Mm.
credit cards, and I have about $1,000 of savings. I was like,
Wow.
Wow.
I
That right
said,
there
what?
is a priceless moment. You probably was like shocked, like, what? Who? Oh, wow. I didn't even, wow. And that's one of those wow moments. Yo, that's deep, bro.
Mhm.
That's powerful right there, brother.
Yeah,
We got to start saying powerful more, because we are the power.
yeah,
We
yeah.
have the power. And let me tell you something. It'd be the simplest things in life that'll go a
Mhm.
long way. It'll be so powerful, instrumental in someone else's life. You'll be shocked to get one of those calls one day. Like, really? And all you could say, yo, peace and power. I share. That's all you could really say, because you be so taken back and blown away. Like, wow, I didn't even remember I did that for you, but I'm glad you remember me. But thank you though, for
Yeah,
giving me the opportunity to serve.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It definitely, and I couldn't find the item I was looking for. After that, I didn't care about the item.
Ah,
I was like, that was the item for that day. Was that call?
yeah, that was it. Matter of fact, I'm out of here. I'm going back somewhere. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going home or going to the other store or something, man. Just change your whole path because you so
Yeah.
taken back. Yo, that's awesome, bro. That's
It was
awesome,
it
man.
was it was it was, it
Yeah.
was powerful. I was like,
That's awesome.
I was like, let me get out of here. This is
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember later what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like, like, I don't know.
Yo, don't you hate when
Yeah.
that happens? You forget something, you right in the store, you like, whatever, I remember later.
I remember later. It's
And
like,
you really,
oh,
and
damn.
you walk out the store, you're like, damn, that's what I went to the store for. I really needed that. And then, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
anyway, that's
That
that's one of
word
those
definitely.
moments, man. Yo, my brother, I appreciate you. I applaud you on that, man. I applaud
Thank
you
you.
on that, brother. I applaud you on that, because yo, it's not you know what that remind me of? You remember the story in the Bible when God cleansed the 10 lepers and only one of them came back and said thank you? That's kind of what that kind of, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep right there. That's powerful.
Wow.
That's powerful, my brother.
Mhm.
Well, thank you,
That's
thank you,
powerful.
and thank you for that. And I know people have other stories like that.
Yeah.
Not just
Yes.
me, not just you guys. For people who are on YouTube land watching this, you probably have
Mm.
stories like that, and also
Yeah.
stories that somebody passed down to you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yes.
very important. I remember when I was in school a long time ago, and and it was like this ball going on or this business event or something, and I left my suit. I forgot my suit. It's at home. Virginia and Jersey, you can't walk and get back, right? So let's have
Mm-mm.
my teleport machine, of course, right? So then what the teacher said, you know what? I'm gonna take you to a store, and guess what the teacher did?
He bought you that suit,
He
didn't
bought
he?
me a suit, tie, pants, and shoes because mine was at home.
Wow.
Wow.
And what he
Amazing.
said, I was like, I don't got no funds on me to like even do half for you right now. He was like, The only payment that you have to do is when somebody else is in need, a child or a kid, whether male or female, and they need a suit for something. It is now your
Ashe,
responsibility to do the same thing.
Ashe, that's powerful right
That's
there.
powerful, yes. And I feel you're definitely right. A lot of people, like basically all of us has that same kind of experience. And actually on the trip, I remember I had went up upstairs for something in my room, and then I was coming back down, and you know, went on the elevator, and there was this little girl there, who was there for something else, and something compelled me to say, because I was looking at her, and she looked like she was ready for the pool. She had her bathing suit on. I said, "Can you do something? Can you promise me something?" She goes, I said, "Make sure that you have fun for you, you know, not for anybody. Make sure you have fun for you." She's like, "Okay," and it just went on her way or whatever. But something was just like, make sure you let, baby girl know just to enjoy herself for her, not just, go run around with the other kids and, do what everybody else is doing, to make sure that she enjoys herself as well.
See, that's
Yeah,
that divine intuition, man.
Yeah,
because that's also going to play a part as she gets older.
exactly.
She's gonna be like this light skin older girl told me something. Make sure I don't. But she's gonna be in a situation where that's gonna
Right.
come back and
Exactly.
hit her differently.
Yeah.
You know one thing in life that always stuck with me, man. Memories. Memories outlast people's lives, man. You know that?
Mm,
So for
that's
somebody to
true.
just remember something I did in a positive light
Hmm.
and in a powerful way,
Hmm.
I'm thankful. That's the appreciation for me right there. You ain't even got to say thank you. That was it's everything right there. I impacted your life in such an astronomical way, in a positive way. You remember what I did, when I did it, how I did it. That's appreciation right there in of itself, man.
Yeah, and it's like only key people in your life, and that's for that's for different people. If you get in trouble or if you don't get in trouble or whatever, there's that a couple a couple of people who impact you in a way, and it's like, how can we be that for others? I'm not even saying like be a perfectionist, nothing like that. Just make sure you drop some knowledge, whether it's an action, a thought, opening a door, or whatever. Like usually when I see veterans,
Right.
I stop my car and say thank you for serving. How do they get treated when they came back home? Maybe people
Yeah.
spit on them. Who knows? Maybe. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
I was like one at Walmart. Was it Walmart? Yeah. I was like, hey, you a veteran? He's like, yeah. He was like, I was like, thank you for serving. He was like, he went like this. His back went from like this to this.
Yeah, because they don't often do that in certain states. You see, when you go to states like Texas and certain other southern states, they're very patriotic. So, I've
Mm-hmm.
experienced that being next to my brother, and because my family's military background. So I've
Okay.
experienced my
Okay.
dad is military, my brother is my sister, and I'm the only one out of all of the siblings that haven't went. And I don't think I'm gonna go because when I wanted to go, they denied me for the stupidest reason ever. But anyway,
Got you.
that's another
Got you.
story. Make a
Got
long
you.
story
Got you.
short, they very patriotic in states like Texas and other states. I was like, wow, they really just they don't care about your color. It's just like, thank you for your serving, thank you for serving. And I'm like, okay, that's different. And a lot of times those military personnel, they're on defense. Remember, they're in a military mindset. They're trained a certain way. So a lot of times they're on guard,
Mm-hmm.
even in the United States of America's soil. They're on guard. So for you to show tell them some words of gratification and appreciation, a lot of them take aback, and then they feel it, because when it's coming from a genuine place, you feel it. When it's coming from an artificial place and it's not authentic, too. You pick that up. But
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes somebody that really is patriotic and they say, "Yo, thank you for serving," and that was deep what you did, Ray. Because a lot of times, if you're a veteran in New York or Jersey or any of the tri-state anyway, they don't care. Oh, they look at you and then you disappear. They don't even say anything. At the same token, if you say, "Hey," or you just have a conversation, ask them certain questions, they appreciate that because they, you know, they see that you actually pay attention to them. They're not just, oh, I'm just a soldier. Oh, I'm just a this, I'm just a that. They actually realize that, yo, the civilians really, they're really intrigued. Like we're really their, yeah, we're really their heroes, and they appreciate that. They know.
Right, definitely.
And we definitely got to give them all, you know, we got to give them their props because that's not an easy job, man. That's not an easy position to be in. That's really life and death, really, when you think about it.
It's you know, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely love how the conversation is going, and I don't know if anybody else wants to chime in. Jason or 347-775-25879. On this topic, we're talking about products and services, powerful pioneers, the Anhk, and we're also talking about making a difference and an impact with our businesses. And then also the next subject that's very important is the resources, and I think you guys actually mentioned in a different way. Like I like to call this, I guess, like the pizza. You have the whole circle pizza. You got your anchovies. You got your You don't got to be in so in order. It's like just throw it all in there. Like
throw it all in there.
Throw it all in there.
Give me a mixed vegetable pizza.
Shoot. Mixed vegetable. I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna be real now. Don't forget the sausage. That's just me.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, Ray. I ain't gonna hold you, Ray.
Yeah.
The first time I had a vegan hot dog was when I was in Houston this past week.
A vegan hot dog,
bro. It'll blow your mind.
A vegan hot dog. I think that was possible.
Nah, I didn't think so either. It's awesome, bro. Shout out to my dude, Chef Dunny, man. Chef Dunny is something different. Trap Kitchen. Oh man, I gotta shout him out, man. That's my guy.
Chef Dunny, Craft Kitchen.
Trap Kitchen. Trap Kitchen.
Oh, Trap Kitchen. Trap
Kitchen. Yeah, Trap Kitchen.
Gotcha. TRAP Kitchen.
Trap Kitchen, right?
Got it. Wow. You see, with the vegan.
Oh wait, no. See,
I'm sorry. What?
I can definitely co-sign on that vegan hot dog.
On
Who's speaking, Jason? That you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jason.
I was saying I can definitely co-sign on the vegan hot dog. It was yeah.
Trap Kitchen vegan, man. Shout out to my dude Chef Dunny, man. Yeah. He's official. And then the music he was playing in the kitchen while he was cooking had the place in a different aura. Like, yo, everybody was like, yo, what is he doing? And when he just whipped it up real quick and he was it wasn't quick, but he took his time, did his thing, had the jams flowing, had the place in a nice, nice calm vibe. People like, what is he doing? And then when they was done, it was like, yo, what is this? I was like, yo, bro, can I get another piece, bro? He was like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody's talking about that vegan.
Really good.
Shout out to my dude, Chef Dunny, man. Trap Kitchen Vegan. Check him out on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram, man. Tell him Mixed Breed endorsed him. And Mixed Breed told you about him, man. That's it.
Wow. Yeah.
We got some instrumental things happening soon, man. Stay tuned, man. We got to feed the people the right nourishment, man. It's okay to cheat, but we cheating healthy. We cheating on the health. I'm telling you.
Yeah, be healthy.
Because listen, let your food be your medicine be your food. See Jason co-sign on that vegan hot dog? That was different. Never had one. It was serious.
Wow. Okay. Wow. And give a shout out to the other people who are also went to Houston, the different business owners that were on the Telegram that left their video, and from the last session who spoke on certain things. Definitely check out Powerful Pioneers TV to look at the recording of that and to help support the Black business owners from the channel of those sessions as well. You could fast forward, rewind,
drop a comment,
like that. Drop a comment, see what you like. Positive comments after you try the solutions or products or whatever the case may be. All different age groups, entrepreneurs there, and just enjoy the experience.
Yeah, man. Drop a comment, ask a question, hit the subscribe button, like whatever you like. Even if you dislike something, let us know.
Definitely, but whatever you like, hashtag TI, right? So you have to make sure. I was trying to do a straight face. I can't keep it no more. Can't keep it no more. You know, it'd be crazy. Like if the dude go on and comment like, "Yo, I heard you say that about her say that, brother," but I'll be like, "Yo, he heard me say that. That's crazy." But yeah, but anyway, so
Yeah, man.
this is powerful.
Definitely. For everybody that's reviewing this, man,
Yeah,
you probably won't see me on here all the time. But listen,
Mhm.
we are here to help you, to serve and do what we do. And to bring the family and make the family stronger, man. That's our ultimate goal. We are a resource hub for a reason. We a lot of powerful people coming together, and we ain't worried about nothing. Our family is tight knit
Exactly.
naturally, divinely. So we don't have nothing to worry about. I'm talking about we are celebrities within ourselves, and we know that. That's why we all came together in divine order. So people, don't be afraid to make change and to take that leap of faith. All right, because you know what you know and what you don't know, it can either hurt, harm, or elevate you. Peace.
definitely, definitely. Well, I think that is a
Definitely.
beautiful end note. Sister Latonica,
Yeah.
ready?
Yes.
And I
Yes.
she's like, dude, I can hear the yes. Behind that yes is like, Raymond, dude, don't you do it. Don't you dare. And that's what's behind that yes.
How dare you?
Oh man, that's funny. But
It's
you want
all good. It's all good.
you want to drop a few words as we exit out tonight and everything.
Well, I mean, I do believe that we were asking people about the meaning of, or what do they know about, not like what you know about it, but their meaning or what have you of the Ankh. I believe brother Jason had dropped some Jews within the chat, but I wanted to say that the Ankh is, well, it has a lot of meanings, and due to the conversations that we've been having, I want to start with the meaning of it as blessings.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
yes, it means blessings, stability, and good fortune. It also means eternal life and to live life forever, or to sustain the living and those who have crossed over. Um, but and I was waiting to share this fun fact because I find it, very intriguing and amazing. So the Ankh in ancient Kemet, which is, aka Egypt, but ancient Kemet, you know, um, they actually use the symbol as a amulet to conduct uh, electricity and light, you know. And Brother Raymond, when you and I was speaking a bit earlier about it, you had asked me what it was made of, and I'm like, I don't know. I forgot. Copper. No, it was actually gold and Electra and some other materials that we cannot get here. And I'm
Wow.
kind of I'm somewhat convinced that they used vibranium,
Vibranium, right?
for it as it, I'm kind of I'm convinced they use that as well. They just dropping hints. See, the movie was just dropping jewels on where it came from. You know what I mean? But yes, so they use those materials to actually form the symbol and make a amulet for it to conduct electricity, which is powerful because, what everybody knows the Ankh to represent, it makes sense, one comes together, when one comes together with another one is electrifying. Obviously, we do have electrical currents within our bodies. And so it would make sense that when we come together as men and women, we create light, in a sense. And it's electric, very much so. So yes, that is my little view on what Ankh is, at least in to my knowledge, what it is, and how it is used within ancient civilizations. And, I do believe that once we, when we get back to or move forward into, the knowledge of where we come from, that that knowledge will be put to good use.
Wow. Wow.
Thanks.
Amazing. Amazingly well said as well. You know what? I'm not even going to add anything to that.
Well,
I'm
like
gonna
just
let
leave.
I'm gonna let her have it unless you drop a bar or two. I'm gonna let her have it. That is,
Oh, don't do that. Oh, not this time, but I will. I will.
that was amazing. Shout out to Mixed Breed, Latonica, and everybody else who spoke. Jason, as well, Ao, other people who were chiming in as well. I'm the 347-775-25879. I'm
I
not
believe that's
sure.
Brother Rojo.
Is that Rojo? I believe that's Rojo too.
Hmm.
And I call him the stealth fighter. Dude. Dude on the phone call in the background, doing multiple things, holding it down. You
Oh,
know.
see, I was about to use the ladies and gentlemen,
Oh yeah, right.
coming to the mic. The founder of Powerful Pioneers, Brother Rojo, make some noise.
I'm trying to get him off mute, right? So he can come be like,
Right?
I'm like, all right, I didn't do it. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, so if you guys looking out for me, you can find me on Instagram on Raymond RaymondWFG, Raymond WFG. You can also find me on my website, RaymondG.live. So RaymondD, the letter G, and then dot, which dot is a period on a computer. So dot live, and my information is on there. And that's being updated consistently as well. And I'm also working on 2 other websites and things like that. So, those are definitely going to be powerful websites about tax-free income and just learning this stuff, because let me tell you, I'm taking this class where these other nationalities know it, and I'm going to be teaching it, because we are literally, I'm just
Right.
going to my last comment, we are literally like 80 years behind on some of this stuff, and we are just learning it while other people or nationalities have known it, and it's ridiculous.
Mhm.
So I'm definitely,
Right.
as I've been doing, going to be educating so people could take advantage of this. And yeah, I'll be doing classes like I always do, but each of my classes get deeper. And on Powerful Pioneers TV, by the way, you can see a trailer to the movie, how to get tax-free income, in an alleged tax-free world, how to do it correctly. So my information and video is on there. So now it's time to also welcome Brother Rojo. I met this guy a few years back. He was talking about Blackstream, of having your own streaming channel and service customized. And that venue in Newark, it was like me and a few other people were like only listening to him. And this dude said stream customized channel. I'm like this. What are you talking about? So we're going to welcome Brother Rojo to say a few words before we jet out. And whatever area code you're in or time zone, either you're going to sleep or you're going to eat. Either one. Rojo, you ready? You there? Drop the mic. He's let everyone know the channel. Oh, the channels. That's right. The Blackstream channels. Very key and important. And it's not the TV channel, by the way. It's like, like channels. So we have a Blackstream service whereby one could have their own live stream channel. For example, RaymondG.live. That's one of my private channels. But we also have the Friday night conference calls of Blackstreams / We Are Gifted, whereby we host different channels. So Blackstream.live / We Are Gifted. And it's a virtual mall streaming platform where you out there can have your very own channel to be a part of. We're looking to aim and shoot for 100 business owners who would like to be a part of that. So you have your own control, right? You can say what you want to say, of course, legally and morally, of course, nothing crazy, but at the same time promote your service or product whereby you have support, like true support. And it's not in a mixture of like chaos out there where you actually are educating people on your own product or service. So for example, on channel 13, we have sacred candles for your altar. On channel 13, I believe that is Sister Monique on channel 13. We have myself, RaymondG.live on channel 5, and I specialize in wills, business, and living insurance, not death insurance, living insurance, and there is the difference. And also on channel 2 is Community Services Resource Network, specialist on that channel. And on channel 6 is Brother Yomi. Brother Yomi specializes in bringing the community together and sharing resources in order to grow. And then when you go to channel 3, that is Brown Eyes TV by Sister PJ. And that she's a public relations author, publicist, artist as well. And you can learn all, and she also has a book called The Art of, anybody know? How about the one drinking the Wakanda juice? The art of venting. The art of
vending.
Art of vending.
The art of vending. I'm just gonna walk around like this. And then everybody's gonna ask, "What is it?" Oh, you don't know?
You don't know?
You don't know?
I don't.
It's a Black Panther drink. You need to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get my vibranium drink on. You know, get my sensu bean on. I'll be like, oh. But yeah, so so channel 3, Brown Eyes TV, is Sister PJ. And then on channel 8, Brother Murray, Business Credit. Make sure you tune into Brother Murray on channel 8 on Blackstream.live /Expo MCE and Blackstream.gifted channel 8, because he helps you get your credit in order. He helps you, but like advanced credit to make sure your stuff is straight. That's very powerful. And then on channel 10, we have reflexologist, aromatherapy specialist, Sacred Rose. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea.
Oh, see, I feel offended. Offended. That hurts.
Somebody didn't drop a bar, so.
Oh, see.
Maybe she has, bars of soap or something. But yeah. Anyway, now jokes aside. All jokes aside, Sister Latana Coretti, reflexology specialist on channel 10. She has a beautiful symbol on there. You have to go to her channel to find out what that symbol is. It has many symbols within that one picture. If you look at it correctly, like when I looked at it at 1 p.m., I thought one thing. When I looked at it at 1 a.m., I thought another thing. I say, yo, there's so many symbols in this picture right here. It is so powerful. So go check out the channel. You definitely see the artwork on her channel. And then also on channel 9, Herbalist, Impressive Herbs on channel 9, Herbalist, and we got many more to come. You can also be featured on there, guys. And it's a beautiful thing when you have your own and you're representing positivity. It is so cool. So those are the channels that we have available. You also see the channels on Powerful Pioneers TV, where I believe they will definitely be listed in the future, where you can check out. And we're also going to be doing trainings on how you can have your very own, which is very, very important, guys. So this is RaymondG.live. I'm not sure Brother Rojo would like to say anything before we go. Uh-oh.
Peace.
Oh, there we go. Here he comes. Hey, Brother Rojo, how you doing?
Hey, giving thanks. Yeah, I'll keep it brief. I know we're preparing for tomorrow's wonderful event. For those who's coming out to our health and wealth empowerment event, is this Saturday from 1 to 7 p.m. We're going to be having the raw vegan chef, Sister Marie there. We're going to be having some of our alkaline vegan treats. Also, we're giving away alkaline water. So yeah, bring your keg, bring your gallon bottles. We definitely have our alkaline water for the people. We also have some wonderful vendors that's going to be there. Health and wellness. Salute to Dr. E. He couldn't make it on the call, but he'll definitely be there representing. Also, we have our reflexologist that's going to be there as well. So again, it's going to be a wonderful health and wealth empowerment event. We have some wonderful speakers. Our brother Chris, who's going to share some wonderful information. I think we have a couple of other lineups. Definitely check out the flyer on Telegram. Definitely you can check out the flyer on Telegram. Also, this is our weekend extravaganza, so giving thanks to the virtual mall. Salute to all of those who supporting the virtual vendors. You can go to Blackstream.live /gifted. That's Blackstream.live /gifted. Definitely check out all of our virtual vendors. Check out their products, their service. Even if they're not streaming live, you can definitely support their products and services. We'll be streaming all the way till Monday. So those who can't make it out physically to the event on Monday, you can definitely, tomorrow, you can join us virtually. We have our Empowerment Sunday and our Melanin Monday as well. So this is a wonderful introduction, giving thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight. What I would like to say before we close out in regards to the Anhk, definitely, one of our models and pioneers, building strong families, building better communities, and establishing powerful businesses. And when we look at the Anhk and we understand, everyone shares some wonderful information about it. Like my brother said, no answer was wrong. Everyone have some wonderful perspective. The Ankh means and have various meanings. Now, when we talk about the family aspect of building strong families, we see the male principle, the phallus, represent the male principle, the settler, one who settles. Then you have the feminine principle, the fallopian tube aspect, the trustee, the one, the settler and trusting, and together what you have the arms, which is represent the wings, which is also the beneficiaries, the children, and even in supreme mathematics, one represents knowledge, which the male principle, two represents wisdom, the feminine principle, and three represents understanding, the children having a better understanding. So the Ankh have various meanings, is a powerful tool, and when we talk about building strong family, it represents life. Our goal and one of our mission is to continue to spread life to our people through our resources, our services, and our network. Even with our Black Stream, now we're doing what we do physically, virtually. So we give thanks to all of our virtual vendors. We give thanks to all of our Powerful Pioneers family of businesses. And we give thanks to all of those brothers out there and sisters who are doing wonderful work, building family businesses, representing life, giving thanks. Ashe.
Ashe. Well, on that note, guys, it was a pleasure to serve you guys tonight. Have fun and help to be a voice of positivity and change out there among everything going on. And remember, just make that difference in other people's lives. Share your vision, share your heart, share your spirit, and turn that negative into positive. That is so key. That is so key right now, right? So any last words, Latonica?
No, that's pretty much it. That pretty much wraps it up. I love the family that we are, and definitely, continue to build even stronger bonds with each other and connection with each other as well. It's very vital that we come together as a community, not just as a organization, but as a strong family, and I get uh questions from people when they are asking about reflexology, and they ask, you don't do anything else, and I say, well, the feet is the foundation for everything else. If you don't have a foundation, a strong foundation, everything else is going to fall over. And if that foundation isn't strong, once that, if that breaks, then everything else comes down with it. So it's very vital to have a strong foundation. And, that's what we are as an organization, as a community, as a tribe, as a family. giving thanks.
Wow, touching. Well, on that note, till next time, till next Friday, we will all see each other again.
Gotta get the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right, catch you guys. Be sure to reach out to the people, from the chat that spoke. Give them the kudos on Instagram or Facebook or email, and they'll be sure to reach out to you when they definitely can. All righty, peace, guys. Have fun. Catch you.